You wonder sometimes why you keep repeating the same mistakes, why you keep attracting the same results over and over and over again. Don't you wonder? Don't you ever wonder why you feel so alone and isolated and separated? On the defensive? Don't you wonder if there's another way of being? Don't you ever wonder if there's an alternative way to be? If there's an alternative, parallel you who's an alternate version of you? Don't you wonder what it would be like to switch over into that narrative and that story? Don't you wonder? And if you do, tell me about it. I want to know. What are your alternative scenarios for yourself and the others around you? Think about it. What if you could switch over to a parallel version of your life where everything is moving smoothly? Or at least that's how you feel inside. You know what I mean? That is what's important. That you, in a parallel reality, in a parallel version of yourself, can be a much more smooth operator. Yeah, because you're moving along, but it's being a bumpy ride. And it doesn't have to be bumpy, it can be much smoother. You too are on a kind of space trip. You too are on a kind of space journey, a space odyssey. You're floating in the middle of the universe on this blue marble. If that's not space travel, I don't know what is. And so check yourself. Don't you ever wonder how you can make this space trip you're on a much smoother journey, a much more pleasant journey for yourself and the ones around you? It doesn't take much. But you have to start imagining who you want to become. You haven't already, and I believe you have. I believe you've thrown all your ideas actually into the vortex. And the vortex knows. The vortex will produce the results that you are throwing in the ingredients for. I mean, imagine the vortex like a blender, where you throw in, you are the one who throws in stuff into the vortex. Apples, oranges, bananas, you put it in the mix. Even the things you throw away are also in the blender. So in this blender, even the things that you X, they're also in your blender, whether you're aware of them or not. So start paying attention what you're throwing into the vortex, because you, my friend, are tasting the drink that you've created in this blender, in this vortex. Okay, this cosmic vortex. You are the one throwing in the ingredients. So you put strawberries, it's going to be sweet. You put in garlic, it's going to be stinky. You are now reaping everything that you have put into the vortex. You are constantly sucking this out. It's like a baby at the breast of a mother. You are sucking the milk that you yourself have created in your cosmic vortex. And that's the taste that you have right now in your life. What's the taste? Hear your experience right now in a taste. What would it taste like? Is it bitter? Is it sweet? Is it bittersweet? And how do you want it to taste? You know? If you want it to taste different, if you want to experience a different reality, you You have to start throwing in new things in the cosmic vortex. This is the law of attraction. This is the Platonic world versus the world of shadow that we live in. What the 2 dimensions are to the 3 dimensions, what the 3 dimensions are to the 4th dimension, the world of ideals. You are creating this world through your own world of ideals. There are your elements. So just be careful what you're throwing into the cosmic vortex, because you are creating your simulated reality through your thoughts. Worlds are being created in your brain, in your mind right now. And every time you have falsely based thoughts, you're screwing up your vortex. It's only gonna come back badly. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie about all those things that you think will go wrong. This paranoia, this fear, this insecurity, this anxiety, stop it. Stop it. It's just lowering your energy level, making you susceptible to what is called a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? So you want to prophesize about everything that's going to go wrong in your life? Go ahead. Continue attracting all that BS. Go ahead. Continue attracting all this pain and anxiety, insecurity, isolation. So take responsibility for your cosmic trip. You are what the Greeks would call a psychonaut. From the word psycho, psyche, which means the soul, everything to do with the soul, and naut, as in astronaut, a navigator. The Greek origin of the word naut is nafs, naftis, and you can find it in the word nautical. Okay, the U was pronounced as an F. So we are psychonauts. We are traveling through this cosmic dream. We are co-creating the dream, and we are fully responsible for what is happening on Earth, each one of us. Don't bother trying to save the world if you haven't already saved yourself. All right? You have a good heart, you want to do good in the world, but you're not going to help anyone unless you get your energy in order. Align that energy. When you catch yourself thinking one thing, doing another, saying another, that means that your energy is unaligned. And you need to settle down, have some time for meditation, and commune with the infinite you. You are the infinite you. The whole universe is the infinite you. This is you, a cosmic being, having a human experience with this body, this virtual reality suit, this very advanced virtual reality suit for you as a psychonaut to continue to travel through, peacefully and joyfully, experiencing ups and downs and contrasts, but lessening the drama. You don't need the drama. You could do with excitement in your life, fine. Do it for something creative. If you don't find something creative, productive to do it with, even if it's volunteering or painting or whatever, something that doesn't cost money, if you are not aligning all your core power, your core energy, your vibration with serving the greater good, the greater universe, the greater of humanity, then your energy is toxic. And that's why there's pollution on Earth. It's just too many toxic people who have not dealt with their garbage. And all this garbage is manifestation of their own inner toxicity. So am I clear, my dear psychonauts?